I'm live from New York. It's Saturday night. Hello, everybody. We're going to give it another try for a few more minutes before I'm cooking. I don't know what happened. I think a monster ate us. A monster ate us. What do you think? A monster did eat us. She says, yes. Yes, monsters do eat us. Little baby Butchie. Butchie with the kisses. Italian for kisses. Butchie is Italian for kisses. Butchie is Italian for kisses. Look up in the camera. Sing it with gusto. Okay, now she's going to run away. Now I know how to make her run away. What? I'm all out of goodies. No, no more goodies. No. And no more people. They got eaten by the monster too. We got eaten by the monster. Roof. We got eaten by the monster. Roof. Hey, cut it out. You're hurting my ears. No. See? The monsters ate everybody. Oh, there might be two people here. Wait, I gotta put my eyes in. Two people got survived by the monster. You got survived. The monster ate us. I don't know where it came out of. Hi, Kayla. I forget which way it is. Kayla. Over here in Hawaii, it's Kyla. It's probably Kayla where you're at. I'm going to see if I can shut these girls up with bacon strips with peanut butter. But lately, Botchie's been saying that the doesn't taste so good to her anymore. One for you, and one for you. She says, no, Mommy, doesn't smell good. We want a B-U-R-G-E-R. They want that. Okay. So, I thought I'd try to get us back together here since we got knocked for a loop earlier. Gave it 5 minutes to try to clear up. Hi, Michelle. Nicole. When is your baby due, Nicole? We forgot. I kept thinking March. Nothing like cold water. I love cold water. Oh, June. Why am I thinking March? Maybe there's somebody else I know that's pregnant that's due in March. Who's due in March? So is Tennessee under snow? Ohio's under the snow. Oh, boy. It's tough getting used to Dennis being gone on Wednesday. And I think I'm skipping the Bible study tonight because no snow, at least not Chattanooga. I think I'm skipping the Bible study tonight because my knees are both so out of the sockets. When I go down those steps to go to the car, it feels really creepy, like they're going to go out from under me. Rain and flooding now. Oh, you got rain and flooding in Ohio instead of snow, Michelle? Oh, what a mess. Snow and rain together. Oh. And then if it freezes, it's just a big ice block. Oy. Wow. I wonder how all my relatives in Lancaster's doing. I got a big family in Lancaster, my in-laws. I think one or two of them is in Columbus, but I think most of them are still in Lancaster. So anyhow, I think when we got eaten by the monster, we were talking about how fun it is to go to Dave and Buster's with a big group of people for any occasion. I was telling about a birthday I had many, many long years ago when I was working at Sears, and it was one of my best birthday parties in my life. We just played and played and played upstairs. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. She's like, leave me alone. Is Adam at work right now? I'm gonna chop all their hair off. This one, Bachi, she is so good. She will stand still for so long, and she doesn't try to fuss or anything when I cut her hair. Her mother is terrible. Okay, she wants to go down and play. Go play. Go get a squeaky toy. Go get a squeaky squeaky. Uh-uh. He is at work. Oh. Now, does your car have like snow tires on it? It seems like when we lived in Iowa, my dad had snow tires and they'd put them on the car in the autumn and then they'd take them off. They switch them out. Oh, okay. So he won't get stuck in the snow. He gets off late though, yeah? Late in the evening? Oh, all season tires. I know that Dennis and I were driving in the Sierra Mountains in California one time, and all of a sudden, 8 o'clock. That's good. I was thinking he was getting off work at something like 10 o'clock or something. So 8 o'clock's bad, but it's not too bad. So Dennis and I, long time ago, were driving in the Sierra Mountains in California, and all of a sudden there was lots of snow, and one car filling station was making a fortune selling everybody chains and putting chains on everybody's tires. And we had to go super, super, super slow. That was scary. Oh, wow, that's a long shift. 8 in the morning till 8 at night. Wow. Does he get 2 lunch breaks or just one? At Sears, if you worked over 10 hours, you had to be allowed to have 2 lunch breaks. And of course, we didn't get paid for our lunch breaks, so that meant like half an hour one time and half an hour a second time. So a whole hour out of your 12-hour shift. That was during Christmases. Christmases were rough. Aw. Michelle, did you do you have a job that you work outside the house, away from the home? So but you don't have that kind of long shifts. Is your job far from your house? Nicole, your husband is away almost as much as he's there, huh? It's amazing that you got a little bundle. He's not there so much. Oh, 5 minutes away. That's wonderful. I really miss working at Sears. I loved my job. It was just my knees that didn't allow me to stay. Of course, now things are looking kind of iffy for the Sears Corporation. Apparently you did, Nicole. That's cute. Nicole, do you already know the sex of your baby, or and you're just keeping it a secret from everybody, or you're not? Are you told them not to tell you? Oh, you're gonna know in a week. Oh, the girls are excited about that. Elle, just go lay down. I need doggy downers. Back in the old days, Saturday Night Live had a skit with Gilda Radner and that red-haired girl. What was her name? Oh, golly. Lorraine. Is it Lorraine Newman or? Anyhow, and they were pretending like they were making a commercial for dog treats. And and she says, "Oh, it's so sad. Your dog is so bummed out all the time," or something to that nature. What he needs is puppy uppers. So they hand him the treat, and then you see the dog jumping up and down like crazy. And then she's like, "Oh no! Now what are we gonna do? He's too hyper." And then they showed another box, and they go, "You need a doggy downer." I don't know. Maybe you had to be there. It was funny at the time. If you can look it up on YouTube sometime, SNL skit, Gilda Radner. It might be Doggy Downers, Chelsea or Emmanuel. Ah, recently a friend of mine, him and his wife had their second baby, and it was a boy, and they named him Isaac. Which, if my daughter had been born a boy, she was going to be Isaac. Hi. Boy, it's been so long that since I've seen you, Irish Fairy. I don't remember your name. I'm sorry to say that, but my mind just is like a little sieve. Sometimes it drops them out. But welcome anyway. Donna. Okay. I'll try to remember that. The people that have been here several times, I get pretty good at memorizing their names. Of course, then people like Michelle and Nicole, they just put their name up there, so it's easy. Are you in Ireland, or is that just you're of Irish descent and you like that? Oh, little doggy, little doggy. Ah! What? Oh, you're in Ireland. I would love to come and visit your country one time. Oh, quit. You'll have to pardon Donna. My dogs are having a little temper tantrum. All the photos and videos I've seen of Ireland, it looks so beautiful. I love the lush green. It's snowing right now. Aw. Ow! Elle, go lay down, please. You're really bothering me. Her nails are scratching my arm. Different cultures amaze you. I was really blessed to be a part of a military family. My dad was Air Force. Because, Nicole, we got to see so much of the world before I even graduated high school. Everybody has snow except Sunny. Sunny has no snow. Oh, did you visit once, Donna? Did you visit Hawaii once? Oh, well, we moved, just seen pictures and like that. I was saying earlier in the video when before we crashed. Oh, you were in Germany? I've been to Germany, Nicole. It's really nice. We lived in Belgium when I was in high school. Ninth, 10th, and 11th grade. I would have loved to have stayed for my senior year, but my dad was getting ready to retire, and he wanted to retire in Texas, so he had finagled himself some orders to Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio. So off we went. That was a really troubling move to me because my American high school at Shape, Belgium was 55 people, somewhere around in that area. And then I went from that small class to suddenly being a part of a class of like 800 people. Oh, 685 people, that's right. And my last name, my maiden name, started with a W. So during graduation, I waited hours to get called. I loved traveling when I was younger. I was really blessed because living in Belgium, like on long weekends, we'd go to the Netherlands. We called it Holland back in those days. Now they like to call it Netherlands. And we'd go to Cologne, Germany. We were in Cologne, Germany the weekend that Judy Garland died. And what was really weird is we woke up, it was Sunday morning, and all of the churches in Cologne had somehow managed to coordinate with each other. And they were ringing their bells from all of the churches, playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And we were like, what is this? Because we'd been to Cologne before and never had heard that. And so we went downstairs to the lobby and they said, oh, they're doing it because Judy Garland just died and it was in honor of her. But yeah, we got to go like 1 year for 10 days. We went to England and we went 12 days to France, Paris. And then the last summer we went through Sweden, Norway, and Denmark for 21 days. Oh, that's cool, Nicole. See, I have a hankering to get to the mainland and get like in a RV or something and see some of the sights, but I try to get over that by watching a lot of the travel. The RVers, they'll show where they're going and everything. Just go. I don't care for the desert areas. Probably because when Rachel was only 9 weeks old, we were traveling in our old dilapidated car. We had just come back from Hawaii, and we got stranded 65 miles outside of Phoenix. I think I told this story before. I won't go on to that longer. That's a good question, since you've been through so many states. I haven't been around the mainland very much. Go sit down. Go sit down. I liked Iowa. I was actually born in Iowa. I like Iowa, and Texas has got a lot of fun stuff. But the thing that's against Texas is they've got rattlesnakes, coral snakes, water moccasins, all poisonous. They got lots of big scorpions. I did enjoy Washington and Oregon State when I went to visit one time because it's nice and green. Missouri. Now, what is Missouri? Is it flat or is it hilly or? Ohio is nice. Yeah, that's why every picture and every video that I see of Ireland, I'm like, I'm so in love. That's why I like this part of the island. Donna, I'm on the what they call the windward side, and we get the most wind, but we also get the most rain. So we have like the Ko'olau mountain range. If you've seen a lot of movies that were filmed in Hawaii, a lot of them are over here, like are filmed just down the street at the oh man, which ranch now? Well, it's the Ko'olau mountain range is reaches long and far. And oh, Mom just had a mind fart and I can't think of the name. Kualoa. Kualoa Ranch is just down the street from us, and they film a lot of movies there. The Crying Mountain. If it's a big, long thing of mountains, very, very green, and when it rains, it had a lot of waterfalls, yeah. So they film a lot of the movies in there, like 50 First Dates was filmed in there, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, what else? Tons of stuff. Meet Joe Black. The one with Charlize Theron where she's with the big, big ape, that one. Lots of movies and lots of TV shows like The Rock. He's over here filming now he's got a series and he's filming over here. Yeah, Mighty Joe. Yeah. They love it because, and you can take a tour. It's really fun. I haven't gone on it, but I've seen pictures of my friends that went on it. And they take you on a bus way, way deep inside the valley of the mountains, deep where nobody else can go. And that's where they film the movies. I'd like to go on that sometime. If I go on that, I'll definitely film it for you guys. Maybe as soon as I drop about my first 100 pounds. Once I drop my first 100 pounds, let's make a deal that I'll go and take that bus ride tour at Kualoa Ranch and do a video for you guys so you can see what's going on back there. Oh, that's kind of how you feel over here, Donna. Donna, I hardly ever go to the beach. I hardly ever go to the beach. Maybe once a year, and I don't stay for long. But then again, that's also why I don't have wrinkles, because I stay out of the sun. I think that no matter where you live, that you have a tendency to fall into taking it for granted, right? Because every place has got its own kind of beauty and wonderful things about it. Well, Michelle, I gotta stop eating your that frog jam that you sent me. If I'm ever gonna lose that 100 pounds. Donna, Michelle and her husband sent me a care package, and it had this stuff called frog jam, and it was made with figs, and it sounded like the most unlikely delicious combination. To me, I thought, oh no, I'm not gonna like it. It is just delicious. Figs, raisins, orange and ginger? Is that what's in that? Anyway, it's this jam and it's thick and kind of it's hard to describe, but it's so delicious. It is so, so delicious. That is good for you, Donna. The sun gives so many people lots and lots of wrinkles. Donna, can you see my face? At the end of February, I'm going to be 65. And I have no Botox and no facelift. But I sure stay out of the sun. Figs, orange, raspberry, and grape. Oh, is that what it is? I should get the jar and look at it. It's really good. It's really good. turn this so you can see what I'm seeing here. Let's see if I can aim it down. Let's see if she'll give you the big eyes. That's my arm. It's not working. Oh, there. Now zoom in. She was just sitting there and her eyes were going like this. Just staring at me. Mom, Mom, Mom. So now in Donna, in Ireland, is it already Thursday, or are you? I'm trying to wrap my head around the date, time and date stamp difference. Like in Hawaii, in Hawaii we're Wednesday afternoon at about 20 minutes till 3 in the afternoon. But in Ohio, they're like 5 hours ahead of us. So it's like almost 8 o'clock Michelle's time, right, Michelle? Okay, so it's almost 1 a.m. Thursday morning. So you're about 10 hours ahead of us. Okay. I hate time difference. Oh, exciting things to talk about. You know how everybody's just always made fun about the UFOs? Did you hear that they were saying that a whole bunch of official documents are being released that prove that something's out there? It just got told yesterday. I thought immediately of Peter Mon. I thought, oh, he's going to be so excited. Of course, right now he's in pain from his tooth, so he's not got time to be excited, I'm sure. But eventually he'll get so excited. Oh, so many of us do, Donna. We're all a big part of his family, and he's a big part of ours. So, yeah, I didn't get the whole scoops, but I was hearing it on TV, I think. No, wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard it on TV. That something is getting declassified and they're releasing a whole bunch of stuff. And I mean, it's hard evidence. It's like pictures, it's like videos of the military jets chasing them out there. It's a lot of stuff. Donna, if you didn't see mine around Halloween time, I told my story of what I had come to the conclusion I may have been abducted. When I first had the experience, I thought it was just a dream. Watch that video. Did you see it already? I would love for Peter to see that video that I made at Halloween time. Because that was a very intense experience for me. What was the video called? Something about abducted ? Or it's around Halloween time. It would have been put up in October. because I knew people be watching scary things. Um, Too bad I don't have my notepad. I could look it up for you. Yeah, but just look at all my videos and go down, down, down time-wise. You know, if you go to my homepage and then you click on the one tab that says videos, what it does is it shows you all my videos in chronological, so you can just slide down and it'll say like 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Okay. Yeah, that was really spooky, creepy. And after that experience, I was like, okay. Before I kind of took it tongue in cheek about the aliens, right? But I did notice that I feel really creeped out when I see some of the. Yeah, Nicole, can you remember what I titled that? I think it was something like abducted question mark, like spooky story abducted question mark or something like that. Yeah, so oh, and Nicole, you know what creeped me out is the other day I found a bruise on me and it was just the same size and just circular, but it was just one. And I looked at Dennis and I said, that looks almost like the ones I had in my armpit. But I don't think I've been abducted lately. I think I must have just bumped something, but because, yeah, anyhow. Woo! Hi, Kathy. You have pregnancy brain right now. Hi, Kathy. How's Florida weather? What's happening in your neck of the woods? I almost got my little curl. Kathy, you're probably old enough to remember this song. My mom used to sing it to me because when I was a little girl, I had Shirley Temple curls. I know it's hard to imagine with my stick straight hair now, but I had Shirley Temple curls. Oh, so bad. And she would sing this one little song about, there once was a girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. And when she was good, she was very, very good. But when she was bad, she was horrid. And I sometimes think, I got my little curls still there. Going to storm in the AM. Donna, are you older than your picture? You look like a fresh young thing there in your picture. All of 20. You know what's nice about Europe? They have a lot of, they stick to a lot of more traditional kind of, I don't know how to say this, songs and attitudes and like, I know when we lived in Belgium. Oh, that's a filter. Thank God for filters. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, I noticed about in Europe, when I lived in Belgium, the thing that I love about Europe, and I think that it's probably, you guys are kind of away from the main part of Europe, but I think you probably share, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Europe, at least back in the days when I was there, late 60s, early 70s, they still had like a real integrity. People were not so worried about the bottom line being the dollar bill, but more or less doing like beautiful, beautiful work, no matter what it was. If they were building something or do carving something, if they were crafting like ceramics, if they were anything that they did really well. And like with the food, excuse my garbage truck rolling down our street. Wasn't that special? Um, they really did everything with their utmost. And they just did not have an attitude of being slackers. They found, like, even the little mom and pop restaurants, they would take great pride in doing all of their dishes with so meticulously and buying all the fresh ingredients and doing it really well. And it was like not over here in the mainland, in the United States, I think we have gravitated towards a society of mediocrity. I've noticed that. It's like, do whatever is the least that you got to do to get by, kind of thing. And that's why products for a while were not made nicely. They were made kind of sloppy, and why they settle for fast food and cheap food. And it's just my take on Europe. It seems like they just really were dedicated. Exactly, Donna. That's what my mom always was saying to us, and what my grandma always said to her was, anything worth doing is worth doing right. So if you're going to, and I said, that's the bad part about that mentality, though, is because I feel frustrated that I can't get my house right. I'm like, to heck with it. Because if I can't do it right, then why bother, right? Bad attitude. I got to chop, 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 chop. I got to change my attitude. But yeah, exactly. So like anything made in Europe, cars, we had beautiful, my mom had a beautiful dining set that was made in Denmark. Yeah, Denmark. With not coal wood, but what is that one wood? Beautiful wood. And then so many of the countries with their delicious foods, right? Even in Belgium, like to make frites, it was an art. It was an art form. They didn't take it lightly. They did all their steps, and they did it with love and dedication. And they always had the best frites ever. And waffles, and Liège waffles, and the regular big Belgian waffles, and all the foods, the pastries. Oh, forget about the chocolate. Never mind. Woo! And then I saw that all through Europe, and then I came back to America, where everything was cookie cutter and just kind of mediocre. And it was sad. It was really sad. I know, Michelle. That's why I was thinking I should have like a cooking channel. I said a cooking channel where all I do is teach the younger people, because eventually this pendulum's going to swing, and like they're going to get tired of the fast foods, because they're going to be certain something's going to happen, and they're going to want to know how to make good food at home. Anyhow, I should get off my soapbox. But yeah, I think it's starting to come around. I think people in America are starting to go back to the old traditions of making things well and having pride in their work. And I'm hopeful that this is going to be a new good change for us. But like the people in the Amish people, they held on to those traditions, and that's why everybody boasts of the Amish, and they always comment highly on the Amish, their cooking, their products. It's always, always good. They even make they make these heaters, and if I was going to buy a heater for a cottage or something, I would definitely get these Amish heaters. They're so well made. I know, Michelle, it's so sad, isn't it? That's awesome, Donna. Now, Donna, I'm going to give you probably what my mom would call a backhanded compliment. Um, it's just meant as a full-on compliment. I love Irish food. Oh, as a matter of fact, um, Donna, in Hawaii, everybody are so party oriented mentally that we like to celebrate everybody's um, holidays. So, like, for example, when the Greeks are having their holidays, you'll see down at Ala Moana Beach Park, there's a huge Greek festival. When the Okinawans have their Obon festival, we all celebrate the Obon season with the Okinawans. So with the Chinese New Year, we all celebrate the Chinese New Year. They have the lions come through everywhere and do their lion dance, and we put money in little paper envelopes and feed it to the lion. Um, Anyhow, we embrace, even though there's very hardly any Irish people over here, but you have a whole island of Asian Irish people when St. Patty's Day comes around. We really throw ourselves into it, and it's out of love and respect. And so I love Irish food. And when I went to Las Vegas, I went to New York casino and hotel area, and they had an Irish pub in there called the Seven Irish Brothers or something like that. I had the most magnificent Irish stew there that I've ever tasted in my life. And so St. Patty's Day coming up, I've got some new earrings that I've ordered, and they're on their way, and they have clovers in them. Um, but I always, even though I'm not Irish, we always try to celebrate and have like an Irish meal together. So what I wanted to say is I think your guys' food in your country is so delicious. And then what's wrong with UK? Because right when we went to UK, their cuisine was nothing to write home about, as we would say. A couple of things were tasty, but don't you find that your Irish food is so much more tasty than the UK food? I probably should get you to give me some real authentic recipes to try. Yeah, there's a few things when we went to England for 10 days that we enjoyed eating, but for the most part, but I think like corned beef and cabbage and Irish stew, and I try to make authentic. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but the authentic soda bread, did it have like fruits in it, or was it just plain? Because I looked up many, and it was quote unquote authentic Irish soda bread, and then some of them had like candied fruits in it, just plain. Ah, you guys do a lot with lamb too, right? Which is something that I need to learn because my husband loves lamb. I like lamb too. And when we were first married, we'd get little teeny tiny lamb chops. And now this is not Irish at all. We would mix honey and mustard and cook them in the oven with the honey and the mustard. And that was tasty. But I could use to learn some good authentic Irish recipes with um, lamb. Donna, do you like to cook? Donna, what do you make with ham? Ham and cabbage? The Hawaiian people love corned beef and cabbage. Just love it. What did I make the other day with cabbage? Oh, I made smoked pork and cabbage. And I didn't have enough cabbage. I had only gotten a small head, and by the time I peeled off all of the ones that had the little black dots, ham with mustard and honey. Oh, yes. Now I'm getting hungry. It's almost 3 o'clock here. I've got my. Hey, Donna, you can tell us, is this craze about the air cookers, air fryers, and the Instapots? Is the craze over there for those appliances too? Or is this something that's just in America? Oh, really? Oh, corned beef is so good. I cooked it in with cabbage, but I put the cabbage in kind of late. I started it with Guinness. Oh, it's just in America. In Ireland, they don't eat corned beef and cabbage. Well, you should try it. It's really good. So I cooked corned beef in a big can of Guinness and some onion, not much, just a little bit, and a little bit of celery. And then when it was starting to really cook down, then I added the carrots and potatoes and cabbage. Oh, it's like a boiled dinner. So, like pot roast. We love pot roast. We love the corned beef cabbage boiled dinner. Oh, Michelle, you gotta go. Oh, Adam will be home soon. Love chatting with you. Love you too, Michelle. Tell Adam that I send my love. I hope you cooked him something yummy. I think Michelle cooked him something yummy. She takes good care of that guy. We do a meat mean and Guinness pie, so good. 100% Irish beef. Ooh. I would probably like that because when we were in Belgium, we would get these tins that were about the size of a pie plate, and they were sealed up, and inside there was like this pastry crust pie, and it had pastry crust on the top, and it would have like meat and mushrooms and like savory kind of gravy inside there. It was so tasty. I'm glad I just ate, or I would be starving. I know, it always comes to this, yeah? Oh, wow. That sounds delicious. You should get me the recipe. Hey, Donna, did you join the Chatterbox on Facebook? It's our little group. I had to make it private because we were getting some trolls in there that was like, I was worried that they might even be dangerous. So I don't want to go into why, but there was some indications they could be. So I made it a private thing. But our Chatterbox, it's Sunny's Chatterbox. And then you can post in there if you join us. If you look up Sunny's Chatterbox. I don't know how you can make an application now that it's kind of semi-private or yeah, because if you could post the recipe, I would probably really muck it up, but I would give it a real good try to make that pie with Guinness and meat. Do you put like mushrooms or what kind of stuff goes inside? I like to learn, even though I'm old. It annoys Peter when I talk about being old. I don't know why. When he gets to be in his 60s, he'll realize how comfortable you get with it. Like, it's no big deal. I think I was more touchy about my age when I was about in my 40s than I am now. You could Google it anyway. Put in vegetables you want in it. My mom used to put mushrooms and onions in hers. The thing about Googling it, Donna, is I can put what I want, like authentic Irish pie, meat pie. And you get a ton of them. And a lot of them, then you start to read, and it's from somebody that never was in Ireland, didn't come from Ireland, and it's just some knockoff. Whereas I know you're not going to give me a knockoff recipe. The only way I knew French recipe when I was looking for ratatouille is that I looked until I found the recipe in French. And then I just translated it. But I can't do that because you guys speak English too. Irish puff pastry Guinness pie. Oh, okay. You use a puff pastry. I can dig that. I just bought some puff pastry, as a matter of fact. Yeah, so Donna, what I was talking about, the air fryers, these things, they're all the rage over in America. You know, do you guys have them over there? Is your population in Ireland going nuts over the air fryers? Why? Why what? I don't understand why. You guys got air fryers? Is that a popular thing in Europe now? You know, in America, I don't know, there's not too many households that don't have one now. Even my best friend who's 77, she has one at her house. Okay, Nicole, don't run on the... I don't want you to fall down. Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, so, yeah. Donna, this is all the rage over here. So you preheat it, you turn it on with the buttons, and you preheat it to whatever temperature, and then you throw your food in here, and you slide it back in, and it's got, up in here, it's got this big, strong, really strong fan that blows the heat really, really cyclonic fast in through there. You should watch my video the other day on Friday, the poo-poo party. I showed making zucchini. Now, Hawaiian word for appetizers or hors d'oeuvres is pupus. So I made like zucchini rounds that I dipped in egg wash and then put cracker crumbs and then cooked them in there. I made jalapeno poppers, which you probably haven't tasted, but oh my goodness, they are so good. And I also made like chicken drumettes. So watch that video and you kind of get an idea of it. But yeah, it's very fast. You can cook really fast, crispy, very crispy. I'm so sad that you guys don't have those over there. No, it's a cooker thingy. Like, you wouldn't believe it, but steak is so good cooked here. Now I don't know how to translate Fahrenheit to Celsius, but I put and I preheat at 400 for 3 minutes, and then I pull this thing out and I throw my steaks in there and I stick it in there, and within 7 or 8 minutes we have medium rare steak that's just beautifully golden brown on the outside, perfect on the inside, juicy, so much easier. So you might not know Instapot then either. If you don't have the air fryers, I'm thinking they don't know the Instapot. The Instapot is a pressure cooker, an electric pressure cooker, but it can also be used as a slow cooker, or you can saute things in there and then pressure cook them. You can do all sorts of stuff. Oh boy, that's how it feels in Hawaii. Like, they get a lot of good stuff in the mainland, and a lot of times we never see them over here. We don't even have a lot of the restaurants that they have in the mainland. Like, they have in the mainland this thing called Sonic. It's a drive-in, and you can drive your car in, and they have, like, it's a fast food place, but they have them all over the mainland, but we don't have one here. And they have places called Olive Gardens. We don't have that here. And what else? We have a lot. We don't have a lot of stuff that they have in the mainland. So I know what you feel like. But the Instapot is another incredible thing. Pressure cooker, electric pressure cooker. I'm on my third one because I say 3 and I hold up 4 fingers. How dense is that? Wendy's or Taco Bell, we have McDonald's or KFC. Okay, so yeah, the pressure cooker is awesome because the Instapot one is made with stainless steel insides, and that's why I'm on my third one, because the other 2 I had, I used it so much that the non-stick on the inner pot was flaking off, and that's not healthy. So you have to get rid of any kind of electric appliances, cooking appliances that the non-stick comes off. So, well, you have quite a homework assignment for you, Donna. You have to watch the Friday Poo-Poos tutorial where I'm teaching how to use the hot air cooker and then making the hors d'oeuvres. You gotta watch my abduction thing from Halloween. Anyhow, oh, I got sidetracked off the UFOs. So how many UFOs have you seen over there in Ireland? I would imagine that they're buzzing around. I know that they've been seen buzzing all over by Russia and stuff too. Gotta find your Facebook group too. True that, girl. So this is going to be an experiment tonight. I'm just going to put my chicken. Donna, I very rarely make whole chickens. I haven't made one for probably 20 years. We just do pieces of chicken, right? I do boneless, skinless mostly. But I'm going to heat this up, and I'm going to put seasoning on my chicken. Rub the whole chicken down with the spices, and then I'm going to put it in the preheated oven, and I'm going to cook it for about an hour. So we'll see. It's supposed to turn out almost like a rotisserie chicken. You know what I miss about Europe? Good ice cream. What are yams? They're kind of like potatoes, only orange on the inside, and they're more sweet. What did you see when you were a kid? Oh, a UFO? Ooh. Tell us what happened. Hi, Treasure. I'm gonna have to go pretty soon because I gotta start cooking the chicken. How have you been? We're talking to Donna here, and Michelle was here, but she had to run out to the car for a minute. You and your sister saw it in the sky. Was it far away or pretty close? Did you feel like somebody was watching you? How old were you, Donna, when you saw it? Wow, that's very cool. Treasure, we were talking about UFOs because I was saying that I heard yesterday in the news that documents, official government documents, are being declassified to release information out to the public about um, the fact that, yes, the U.S. government has been looking into the UFO situation. They've got film footage of fighter jets chasing them through the sky. They got other documentation. I thought that was a huge revelation. You know, they've been kind of hinting to the fact that when somebody becomes the president, they get a lot of information that person never would have imagined was real. You were 7 or 8 years old. Nurse Nicole has entered. Hi, Nursey. Now, Nicole, is your house big enough so that the baby's going to have her own space? I keep pulling for a girl. Because I know you got 2 boys. One girl would be perfect. Do you know there was one family, Nicole, that lived over by my husband's when he was a kid? And they kept having girl after girl after girl. And that dad wanted a boy so bad. And they kept having kids and kids and kids. And he finally gave up. I think he had like 9 or 10 daughters. Okay. I'm going to cook. Your house hunting. Oh. Are you going to buy or rent, Nicole? It was so fun to chat with you, Donna. I'm so glad you dropped in. You have fun doing your homework. Would only be for a few months, but we need a house. Found some beautiful ones in Georgia. Oh. So you want to move from Tennessee to Georgia? Do you have family there? Sonny's Sunny apostrophe S, Sunny's Chatterbox, all one word, Chatterbox. I might have to send you an invitation. I'm not sure. So I'll try to memorize. What's your Facebook handle that I would send an invitation to? Donna, would I put Irish Fairy for your Facebook one if I was looking for you to send you an invitation? Oh, less expensive houses. I'm getting really hungry. I should have eaten a bigger lunch. My friend, has anybody gone to see Sam's videos on Kinetic TV on YouTube? So excited for her. I should go and see if they put some new ones up. But I think if they put some new, they had six episodes of Sam's, my friend Sam. And then I got so excited. Oh, I put that up in the Chatterbox. I'm not going to talk about that. She was interviewed on E News Online, and they had a picture of her and Chris, and she was wearing the little Star of David I gave her for her birthday about 3 years ago. I was so excited. That's back when I was working in the jewelry department, and I was able to scoop up some good deals. I have the same Star of David. I like to wear it with my cross. Showing solidarity. Forget what I was going to say to you guys. Oh, about going and seeing Sam's on Kinetic TV, and it's called Love at First Baby. And you have to be careful and click on the 101 and then do your back arrow key and click on 102. Otherwise the episodes get all mixed up. I watched them in different orders and it was like, huh, what? Because they uploaded them. But it's all her story since she was on TV. So I'd love for you guys to get to know my friend better. She's wonderful. I love her to pieces. Anyhow, it looks like I'm going to have to go. It's just Nicole and somebody else that's lurking. Anyhow, Nicole, I'm going to go hang up now so that I can go and wash my hands and make my chicken in the air fryer. I'll take some pictures if it turns out well. Even if it doesn't turn out well, I'll probably take pictures. I'm going to let the length on my hair grow back out. Just saying. As I looked into the screen, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to let it grow out. Not long, just medium. Okay, Nicole, I am outie here. You have a nice evening. Love you very much. Mwah. You have a great evening and a great day tomorrow. I know, you have to be. Your body is working hard making that little baby. Okie dokie.